Welcome back everybody. As you can see, we are at Penarth. We've been pushed around the corner because the weather around there is absolutely chaotic. As you can see, it's blowing, it's raining, but thank God for Penarth. We've got a bit of sanctuary, a bit of isolation. Are we going to catch any fish? I don't really know, but we're going to try. So here we go, we're all set up. It's still raining, it's still blowing. I'm going to bang out a little bit of crab. We're going to try for a hound. We got some saving grace. Jamie luckily brought some nice fresh peelers with him, so fingers crossed that'll pull out an eel or a hound or something. Let's see if we can attract the fish and get one to show you. It's not very nice, but let's see how we get on in it. Well out there. Well, there's our first victim today from Penarth. We struggled to do any filming. We've been here about 45 minutes. I did miss a bite straight away on a fish bait, and then I've changed the crab, banged a bit of crab out, bit of frozen and fresh mixed together. Jamie spotted the bite and we're in. So we're winning. Bit of shelter on Penarth, bending the rod, and we got a result. Thank you, James.
Nice fish.
Let's put him back.
Yeah, I'll take it down.
Like I mentioned a moment ago, I did miss a fish on a fish bait, so even though I've just had a hound, I'm going to put a fish bait back out, bit of juicy mackerel, a couple of sand eel, bang it out there, make sure that tip's not wrapped, and get a bait in the water. That southwesterly wind is very strong at the moment, but the rain stopped. Bit of a rockfall, got to be careful of the cliffs. No one else here, absolutely fantastic. I dream of days like this, being the only person on the beach. It really makes a session much more rewarding when you're not sharing your isolation with other people. Right, I'll show you my presentation. Fishing the rotten bottom, down Penarth, obviously. Whatever style of method you choose to fish rotten bottom is absolutely fine, whatever you're comfortable with. I'm using one of these clips. So, spin the lead up, give it a good spin, grab it, half it, twists up nice. That can get pushed through the grip wire, out the way. There we go, that's our rotten bottom setup. We've got a normal 3-foot pulley on an imp, whatever bait clip you want, again, entirely up to you. 100 pound mono, range just started. 3 foot is 60 pounds. Let me get this out of the way. You bring that round like so. Right. So there's a bit of bait left on there, I'm going to whip that off. I got half a frozen, pre-whipped on my little baiting crook. The dongle goes on the loop on the end. You can set your bait to the bottom of your hook. Little bit of elastic around that. Little bit of elastic around that just to secure it. And then I peeled another fresh crab, cut them all open, get those juices flowing, place him on top. Whip him back on. That crook is keeping that dongle and bait nice and tight. I think Jamie's just had a bite, he's just pointing to his rod. Nice bit of cotton on there, right to the bottom, make sure it's tight at the bottom of the bait. That rain is hammering down again. We had a little spell of 10 minutes. A couple of loops just around the top of the hook. And we're good to go. We can release that baiting crook, pull it out, and there we go. one hook showing, one juicy bait, ready to attract the fish. Really nice bringing Jamie out today. We needed a good catch up, and it's nice just spending time with people who aren't going to catch loads of fish. And hopefully we've caught something. Never know, we might catch something else. The wind is howling, but we're going to stick at it. We're going to see how we get on. It's a really small neap tide, it's a nice little tide for the bunny. And fingers crossed, Jamie catches a couple of fish, because that'll make my day. Penarth's a tough venue at the best of times, and today's no different. So if we can catch a fish, I'll be made up for it. So this is the bait I brought today. A couple of fresh peelers, a little bit of fish, a bit of frozen peel. As you know, I like to be nice and organised. Leads ready, some rigs, some old, some new. Lots of spare cotton, pliers at the ready. The bag left for my cola bottles, which I enjoyed. I do reuse rigs, I don't see a problem with it, as long as you check your rigs, check your hooks, check your rid bodies, check your hook lengths. If you're happy and confident, there's no harm in reusing your rigs. It's all money, it all costs something, and it's important that you enjoy your fishing, because the industry of fishing is about spending money, but the concept of fishing is to go enjoy yourself. And if you're spending loads of money and not enjoying yourself, then you're doing the wrong thing. There we go, nice juicy fish bait, bit of everything mixed in there. That's what fish want. We're in the Bristol Channel, there's no clarity of water, the fish are using their senses to home in and find that bait. So the more juice, the more scent, the quicker they're going to find that bait. That's it, James. Keep pushing that crab out there, mate. Hopefully you get you a hound. Let's have a look at it. That looks nice, mate. Nice and juicy. That's what I want. It's going to go out in a minute. Another little culprit of a strap eel. Indications that there are fish here, but we're not getting a rub of the green. All tangled up in a knot. Definitely a fish on that one. Another one that got away. But the rain stopped. We've got our jackets off. It's nice. We can dry off a bit. It's been really torrential. There's been a lot more southerly in the wind. It's supposed to be turning westerly, but it's still coming southwesterly, sort of coming in at us a bit. Definitely holding the casting up, but we're going to persevere. While Jamie's just preparing his next cast, we've got a nice bit of blue sky. Rain's eased off. We'll have a little chat about casting. So I've been doing the casting about 2 months now. It's been a massive success. I've had no less than 20 people come down from Wales and England and all over the place, and everybody's been really great. They've processed and interpreted the information, and they've gone away really positive, and their self-belief and confidence has risen, which is really good. It's really important. And one of the main things to remember about casting is it's easy to get caught up in the culture of you've got to have this rod, you've got to have this reel, you need to be doing this, you need to be doing that. It doesn't matter what you're using, all rods and reels on the market today are capable of casting a long way, 100%, I've got no doubt in that. But what you've got to remember is that it's what you're doing, your interpretation of casting. That is what's going to push your bait and your lead out further. And one of the main things that people struggle with is the weight transfer. So weight transfer is important in all aspects of sport. If you played any sport, whether it's football or boxing or golf or anything at all, it all incorporates weight transfer, and casting is exactly the same. So it's important to get your weight transfer and your timing of your cast synchronised well, and your baits will go a lot further. So as you can see, the tide's picked up. It's turned a bit early, but that's fine. We can counteract that by upping our lead size, casting up tide, letting out a nice bow, and making sure our baits stay anchored exactly where we cast them. And there's a bit of misinterpretation with lead sizes. People assume that the bigger the lead will cast a lot further. But that's not necessarily the case. In fact, the smaller lead will always cast further, especially in low winds. Jamie thinks he's into a fish. Let's have a look. Oh, he got a bass. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's fine, just take your time. Don't put too much pressure on it. Oh, Jamie's got a nice bass. There's a bit of weed on it. Take your time, mate. Take your time. Take your time. Hold it. Hold it. Wait. Wait. Keep going. Yes. What a stunning fish, mate. And he's got his fins up. That is absolutely pristine. What was that on, mate?
Crab on the dongle. Out as far as I cast, so probably about 80-90 yards.
No, it's further than that. And I've come in close on these two casts. I've come about 30 yards out because of the weed problem. Mate, that is stunning. Absolutely stunning.
He looks nice and fresh, doesn't he?
Yeah, and it's fat as well. Look at that belly. He's well full up. Well done, mate. I'm really, really happy with that.
Glad to get one.
Cracking, mate. Beautiful fish.
Fat. He is fat.
It's a fat fish, that, mate.
What's that?
Good foot. Good foot. Yeah, easy. Yeah, easy 4 pound. Yeah, check it back, mate. Go on. It'll go. There he goes. Gone. Straight away. Happy angler. Fantastic. Oh, what a great result. As I was just saying, we got a lot of weed in the water. I've come in close to come away from it, so it was pulling us out a bit and we were getting caught up. And then Jamie's rod flies up out of the stand and bang, he's got a beautiful bass. And that's really made my day. I'm really happy for him. Lovely bass, mate. Bet you're happy with that?
Yeah, lovely bass. Crab doing the job for us.
Banging some more crab on.
Weather's changed for us.
It's like a different day, isn't it?
Completely.
Yeah.
No wind.
It's really nice now. We've got our tops off and coats are drying out. Look at it. Look at that sky. Right, we'll give you a bit of information on Penarth, as I always do. It's neap tides today. We've got cliffs behind us. There's always a lot of rock falls. It's really important not to fish the big tides down here. We've parked at Lavernock down in Marconi. We've walked maybe 10-15 minutes to a mark called the Cable. It's mixed ground. We're fishing rotten bottoms just in case, and I'd rather drop a lead than lose a fish on this sort of terrain. It's a lovely place. It doesn't always fish the best, but I think we've done okay. We've had a couple of fish, and to me, that's a result. Jamie's enjoyed himself. He's had a few pointers on rigs and bait and casting, and he's done well. He's happy, he's smiling, and we've still got a couple of casts left. Just need another fish. Hopefully we can catch something.
It's a good little bite, that, wasn't it?
Lovely job, mate. Gave you a nice little fight as well, didn't it?
Yeah. Didn't think it was an eel.
Check it back, mate. There we go. Another session comes to an end. And what do you think, Jane?
Brilliant, brilliant location. Learned something new. Learned plenty of things. Caught some fish. Saw 3 or 4 different types of weather in a short space of time.
It's certainly like a different day to day to what it was when we came down with that horrible southwesterly wind and torrential rain. There's not a breath of wind now. It's coming northwest over the top and the rain's gone and it's blue sky. It's a different day, isn't it?
Yeah, new venue, something different.
Yeah, you picked up some tips on your casting and your bait and your rigs, and you've had a few fish.
And how to catch fish at Penarth.
And you've caught more fish than me, which is how every guided session should be. He's caught more than me, which is fantastic. I'm really happy with that. Beautiful bass. We've had a hound each. Missed a few eels, haven't we, on the dongles. Quite a few strap bites we've had and they've come in twisted up, but that's fishing. So, thank you very much. Thanks for watching. Tight lines. Take care.